So greetings folks, this is just a really quick example of how easy it is to record, for example, a podcast or an interview using Zoom and to post that to Facebook or YouTube and to schedule the broadcast. Anyone who's familiar with Zoom will be able to do this, but just in case you're new to Zoom, this probably will be helpful. So I'm in my Zoom account now. I'm going to click new meeting. There it comes. Yes,
recording in progress.
Join with audio, telling me recording is progress. That's the first thing. If you're going to record an interview, make sure that you are recording, and notice that in the dialogue you can either find it under more here or you can find it in the middle. Is an opportunity to pause or stop the recording, or pause it. And that's really helpful because if you are interviewing people, you can introduce what you want to do, or you can pause midway through, give them a break, have a cuppa, and then come back. And it will have recorded just the one video file. So really useful. You can include all kinds of stuff as you usually would, sharing screen or whatever. So it's straightforward. But let's just take it that I've had my meeting now. Of course, one of the things you are going to do, and I haven't had the chance to play with it as much as I'd like, I'm okay with it, that sometimes if you interview people, you're going to end up with a gallery screen in across. Or if you interview people like this, it's only when they speak that they'll show on Zoom. So there's a variety of ways of sort of presenting things. It's entirely up to you what you use. I just am happy with it. Is what it is. I prefer to have both people on the screen at the same time because then you can see the reaction in the other person. But there we are. We're just going to end that recording, end meeting for all, and then the meeting will record itself. If you don't want that to happen, you say stop converting. It's not the end of the world because you can go back to the Zoom folder, which will pop up in a second here. There we go. And after it's just taken a little while, there we are. It's now showing me the Zoom meeting folder. So that is when you've installed Zoom, it will be in your documents folder under Zoom, and meeting title will be the one that you invited people with. It's just I've been a bit lazy here and I haven't changed anything. So it says Langley McCroll, hey, Zoom meeting. There we go. Then you've got two files there really. So you've got inside there, you've got an audio file and you've got a video file. So that gives you the opportunity of just putting up an audio podcast. In terms of uploading to YouTube and Facebook, we'll do YouTube. I haven't done a separate video on uploading to Facebook, but here we go. So hang on a sec here. There we are. Go. I think just bear with me. Just making it look neat and tidy and neat. Okay. So we'll look at YouTube first. I'll just demonstrate how easy it is. We're logged into the Peterborough Methodist Circuit site. You can see there's the Methodist Auburn Cross. Create, upload video. It's taking its time. Select files. You can just drop and drag from one to the other. You don't have to go and navigate across to the Zoom folder. But I'll do it just to illustrate how easy it is. So you're looking at your documents. So find your documents folder. And then under documents, there should be a Zoom folder here. Oh, where are we? I saw it a minute ago. I'm going to have to go in the embarrassment of actually doing it in order. So find your Zoom folder. Zoom, there you go. Click on that. I've got a range of folders there. Again, it's today's thing. So 29th of the 3rd, 2022, 12:58. If I click on that, there you go. And you can see that it's there. So that's how you find it. And you can click on your video and open it. Now, the thing is, you cannot podcast an audio. You cannot upload an audio file to YouTube. If that's a little bit more advanced as to how you do that. Basically, you turn it into a video, but we won't cover that now. If I click open, it will select that file. Off it goes. Bang. Up it is. You can see it's uploading there nice and quick. And we've got the video title there, which we can then change. So I'm not gonna work through that anymore. It's exactly the same as we did before. It will scan for copyright as usual. That's where you have to be careful. The real issue will come if you do have a piece of music that YouTube doesn't have a deal, so to speak, with the publishers, and so it therefore can't push the the finances through advertising across back to the creator, that's a problem. So just warn you of that. So I would stick closely to the iSing worship material and stuff that's in the in the live stream folder. Anything in the live stream folder is covered. Occasionally, folks have kind of found their own music that isn't covered, and then YouTube may well, on a rare occasion, spit it out. So, and the same would be true even more of Facebook. But suffice to say, I'm not going to go through it. You click through next and whatever. Well, I will go through it, saying no copyright, and then you would be able to schedule it here in the same way that I showed you before. Click on schedule, and then you've got the time and date. So I'm not going to show you any more of that. I mean, there's enough there to show that that will be uploaded. It's in draft at the moment, but I'm going to delete that forever. Okay, so that's how you upload to YouTube with a schedule. Now, uploading to Facebook, well, that's relatively straightforward. When we're on our sort of home page, just dialing down here, we get to create post. See, there's an interview, the one that I did with Tim and Tope about a week ago. You go to create post, or you can even just click photo video. Okay, add photos and videos, or drag and drop. Now what this will do is it'll instantly put it online. So again, I will drag and drop it this time. There's your video file there. Bring it into Facebook there, and the media is uploading. You can see it's uploading because there's that little delay there. It was a little ring that's beginning to fill. Okay, and you can see now that that was a very short video, and you know, okay, it's gone up in about a minute or so, or slightly under a minute. When it does that, it will allow you to preview the video itself, or post it if we wanted to post it. But what I'm actually going to do, it's not letting me do it at the moment. I think it's just still checking. There we go. You could add, I think you can add to your post, but for some reason things are a little bit delayed my end. Okay, right. What happens if you post? I'll post it, and then there's a delay because YouTube will just scan it, because Facebook will just scan it to make sure it's all right. Maybe it won't, or maybe it won't. It's asking where it wants to go, and post it. Okay, and usually on the right hand side you'll receive a my post has been shared, or you'll receive a notice. So if I click here, there we go. No, it doesn't. But basically, that's how you post it live. I actually want to remove that now. There we go. I'm just looking for it. Has it appeared? Let's just refresh the page. Let's just see. There we are. There, it's there. So there you go, and it's got a share. So I'm going to delete that now. So that's an immediate posting of a thing. So delete the post. There we go. And I noticed it happened to go to Queen Street. So just excuse me. I don't know how it managed to get to Queen Street Group. Just check it's not ended up there. Wasn't expecting to do that. Whittlesea Queen Street. Did it give me a notice that it had gone onto there? No. It's been removed anyway, so there we go. So that's how to upload to Facebook immediately. If I move across, happen to be, I'm going to go back to Peterborough Methodist Circuit page here on Facebook. So there we are. Our video's not there because I've removed it. What if I wanted to schedule a post? Well, I thought it'd be worth refreshing this. I've sort of shown it before, but it might well be worth refreshing. Go to Publishing Tools, and this is generally very helpful anyway. You go to Publishing Tools, you can see these are the posts that have gone out. If you click on Scheduled at the top here, right, it's coming up with nothing. That's because there's nothing loaded in the system to go out. But scheduled posts are really useful as an administrator, because you can sort of say, well, 8:30 tomorrow morning, let's remind somebody that worship's happening. And you can even obviously put the link for worship. If you say it's hopefully going to be here and on YouTube or whatever, you're able to put that link in. But if I click Schedule Post here, okay, and then it gives me a date and time. Let's just say that I wanted it at 4 o'clock today to go out. I have to type it in. 4. It's a bit weird this. 4 p.m. there. If you put the A, it'll go to AM. If you put the P, it'll go to PM. That's straightforward. And the date. It's actually got some optimal times as well, which is useful. Save that first, and then it gives you this kind of layout here. Also, there's a way of going to Instagram, but that's linked to my account. Don't worry about that. You can put a text associated with the media, but it's add media, or you can even create a video live. But I'd suggest add media. Okay, upload media, add video. Now I'll try this. I don't know if it works. So I'm just dragging across here, but I think again you could find your Zoom video. Let's see what happens. No, it's not worked. Okay.
Join with audio, telling me recording is progress. That's the first thing. If you're going to...
Okay, there we go. So we're going to add video. So remember how we used to do that. So go to upload video. There's the it's opened. It happens to have opened at Zoom because that's what my system's familiar with. But remember, go to Documents, find Zoom, find the video you want, click Open. There you go. Now this will take a little bit of time because it will have to upload it, and then you have to select it. Okay. So if you want to just skip forward, I don't know quite how long it's going to be. You'll be able to skip forward, but. Yeah, so there we are. It's got the video. Then you select that video and click add, and there it is. So that media will go up, and I can tell it's 1 minute 21 seconds. Okay, and it's scheduled for 29th of March 2022 at 4 o'clock. If you then click on schedule post, and of course I'll write here. Tutorial video for uploading, just to demonstrate that that's what it's going to be, and it tells you what your post is going to look like there. And you can also put links on with the video. That sometimes that's a bit limited. You can't link if you've got a video and there's a link. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. You don't necessarily know that, but need to know that. But you're actually, all we're doing is pushing the video up here. Any details can go in there, and the video will appear below there. You schedule the post, click schedule, there you go, and that's done. And if I and it happens to go on a planner here, but if I go back home, and you can see, hang on, let's just have a look, because I'm not quite used to Meta here. Let's have a look at all tools. Publishing. It would have gone on. It would have gone on. Meta's doing this. A Meta malarkey is. Let's just hop back and hop back again. It's gone on to planner for some reason. But if I go back, right, it won't. I won't undo a schedule post. There you go. If I go back, you can see. Well, I'll go right back to the beginning. Yeah, so if I click on publishing tools now, and if I go to scheduled, there's my scheduled post. Okay, and you can click on that, and you can edit afterwards as well if you want. You can edit. I'm pretty sure you can edit the time. I don't know how to do that. Let's just have a look. Edit post, reschedule post, moves to draft. So if we edit the post, obviously just a dialog comes up allowing us to do that. Okay. If we wish to, we're discarding the changes there. If we wish to reschedule the post, again, the rescheduling comes up there. So I hope that's helpful. It's manual, old school, but it will work. Okay. And so I just pray that that's really helpful. All right. Take care. Stay safe.